So this dream falls to the ground, dies. The son, the dream dies. But here's where I want to focus for the next few moments and I'll close. She does something. She doesn't follow common sense. I hate to tell some of y'all, your breakthrough is going to contradict everything that's got to do with common sense.
Come on.
That's not for everybody, but God going to answer you. But it ain't going to be in the way you think. So you got to be prepared for God when he shows up. She does something here. She defies reason. Because God often, most consistent way is outside of human reason and rationale and so forth. She defies reason and acts on what? A rebuke. Because just like God spoke to the prophet of what to do, God spoke to her. It was an inner voice that said to her, don't call the undertaker. Don't wrap him in linen. Don't anoint his body for the burial. Take him in your arms up to the source. Matter of fact, take him to the prophet's chamber. The room that you prepared for him. Lay him on the prophet's bed. Thank you, Jesus. Lay him on the same bed that the prophet lies in. Lie him on the prophet's bed. And then when you lie him on the prophet and don't do nothing, go out, close the door, and go get the man of God. Don't say nothing. Don't talk to nobody. Just go get the man of God. And she told her servant, saddle me, a chariot for that day. Because I'm thinking, y'all probably thinking Escalade or something, Suburban and all that. Saddle me a chariot, put me a couple of horses on there, and get out of the way. And to show you that she meant business, because when the prophet was in the field, he saw the chariot coming at full speed. And the servant said, my God, she's about to turn over, something going to happen. And let me go and try to stop. He said, let her alone. Something got to be wrong here. Leave her alone. And so when she jumped off the chariot, pretty much while the chariot is still running, you weren't supposed to run up on and put your hands on the man of God. So the servant wanted to intervene. He said, don't stop her. Leave her alone, because I can see a spirit of distress. Something is wrong. She ran to his feet and said, my Lord, man of God, the child that you prophesied is lying on your bed there. Now he sent his servant with his staff, but the servant couldn't perform. He had to go. Some things you got to go for yourself. There's no indictment on the preacher. Y'all want to run the sin. Sometimes people ain't anointed enough to perform what's necessary. I got to talk a little bit here. This ain't no indictment on my preachers now. Don't take it personally. This ain't about you. Let me just preach my message. That's why some things I go for myself. It ain't that I don't trust your anointing. I just know what the Spirit of the Lord, how he working in me. Hallelujah. I know everybody got issues and things going on, so and especially if I perceive that you're struggling, I don't need the last thing I can do is send you to the hospital when you carry a heavy spirit yourself. Some of y'all got to get delivered before you go pray for people. I'll talk to you for just a minute. It's a good zeal, but get them anointed. Amen. Or if you're weak, you can come out there with what they got. Because I do believe that spirits can be transferred. Hallelujah. She goes get the man of God. She defies reason, our action, and acts upon a revealed word. That's revealed word is a divine impulse, the inner voice of God directing her actions. She follows a divine impulse. Let me say this and I'm going to move on. So What is the Spirit prompting you to do now or recently that you still not obeying? The divine impulse is the Spirit prompting you to do something, to do things. And what is the Spirit prompting you to do that you're not doing? Why are you not acting upon the inner voice, this divine impulse? Because I know that God is speaking to us about things, even personally. What is God saying that you're afraid to act upon because it seems to contradict all common sense? And you worry more about how you're going to look to people than you are obeying God. You're too concerned about how you look to man rather than obeying God. What is the Spirit prompting? And why are you not obeying? To obey is better than sacrifice. But God requires obedience. Sometimes your deliverance is connected to your obedience. And we'll try to, give a good offering and buy our way, by favor with God. No, what God wants of you is obedience. So she acts upon this revealed word, divine impulse, this inner voice. The child dies. She defies reason, acts upon the revealed word. And in the end, acting upon this word, if you really look at what she did, it was crazy. She takes a dead child up to the room, lay him on the bed, and go get a person, man of God. Touch somebody and say she went crazy. It's all right. I know y'all. Go and say she went crazy. She does something quick. Okay, let me get to that. I'm going to twist that in a minute. Come on. Let me put this up here. This is something, I shared this with you. I did last Sunday. I'm going to share one of my thoughts and conversations with God with you again today. Some of y'all may not be able to catch this right here. I hope you can. But this is really God speaking to me. And I'm going to share that with you. That the cutting edge of breakthrough is also the pinpoint of disaster. God will take you somewhere. The right move can launch you into something great. But at that same point, the wrong one can result in total disaster. Because the place of greatness and disaster is the same place. What you do determines whether it becomes a breakthrough or disaster. God is taking some of y'all on the brink of something great. Your only problem is you feel the consequences of a wrong move. Because you know the end result can be, this can ruin my life. But I'm so crazy in God that I'm willing to stand on the edge. Because I'd rather risk a breakthrough than accept staying in a place that I know God ain't called me to be for the rest of my life. Touch your neighbor and say, I gotta have a breakthrough. And the only way you're gonna get there is you got to defy common sense and get into a crazy zone till the world looks crazy to me. It's just another step to a breakthrough. I'm going somewhere in God. So the world gonna look crazy. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. James Moore said it best when he said, God is calling me to a higher place in God.